Hey gang, Joyce with Skipping Calves Farms. Well, the propeller mixer did great for less than 10 minutes. And then now this set screw is still tight. That blade has broken off and is free spinning on the base. The one above it is not. It's still tight. And the set screws are both still tight, and the chuck's still tight. But this one, for all the bouncing around that it did, it's an aluminum forged or welded or whatever onto that shaft, and it's still tight, and I put that through probably a couple of hours and it's still tight. And this, as much as it was easier to work with and seemed like it was working faster, well, it doesn't do any good if it's working faster if it's not working at all in a matter of just a few minutes. So what I had done was, as the guy online instructs, you go ahead and beat it for about 5 minutes with 2 inches of water more than what you've got on the rough, on the fully hulled walnuts. Then you dump that out and you get all that slurry out. And then you dump the mostly clean walnuts back in for another 5 minutes to give them a kind of final polish. Now, I did put that pile that had been out here. I was so excited because the props were doing so great. I put them back in. And as you can see, I'm going to have to take them back out. But I'll probably go ahead and use the 36-inch square so I can at least get this job finished. So I'm not halfway done. But considering how much grief I had to go through to get Lowe's to ship them to me, and then there was a double order, and the other one, there was no set screw. I ordered 2. So in case something like this happened, I'd have a backup. There's no set screw on the second one, on one of the props. And then they were supposed to come pick it up on Saturday, and they were supposed to text me, and they never showed up, and they never texted, and I was here all day, never left the property. I was inside the semi at one point in time for about 20 minutes, so that was it. But nobody came around and said, "Anybody home?" Because I would have heard him. So anyway, a little disappointed. So want to just go ahead and get the job done. That'll be all the walnuts for this season. We'll go ahead and finish with this square paddle, and then I guess we'll just make a trip into town and take that back to Lowe's and get a refund back on that, and then try to decide whether we want to keep this paddle one or not. So it might be a good one to keep as a backup. So with that, gang, wish I could find something that was not cheap Chinese junk, but it just looks like they're pressed on there. It doesn't look like they're a single, a solid piece. Even though the prop itself is very solid, it's not attached to the collar very solidly. And that's the problem. So, well, let me get back to it. I'll wish you blessings for the day, and whatever you do, keep chasing the dream. This is the nature of working on a farm. It's always something. And if you don't like that, chances are 5 years later, you're not going to be on the farmstead anymore. So it's just part of the deal. Have a great day, gang. Till then.